Welcome back to Webyon Systems. I'm Abhishek Patel. So since now we have seen Gherkin editor, we have seen Gherkin syntax, and now let's start with the actual automation. So here I have created one feature file named login feature, which has one scenario that is valid login, and the test tabs. These are the happy paths. Okay, given the app is up and user is on a login form. So this is the app, this is the URL which is up and user is on a login form. Okay, when the user enters valid username, that is Tom Smith, and when the user enters valid password, that is super secret password, then user should log in and welcome message should display. So this is the scenario I want to automate, and here I am passing the hard-coded username and password. Okay. So once you are done with creating your feature file or writing your feature file, the second step is converting the steps into the step definition. And one way to do so is just right click here and generate the step definition. Okay. If it is already there, then it won't generate again. But if it is not, let me delete this out. Control save. And if the step definition file is empty, which is under the script, all I have to do is right click and generate the step definition. This will generate the script which corresponds to the steps inside the feature file. Okay, let me delete this not implementation error. Okay, so like I was saying, so these are the hard-coded value, okay, and this is the feature file with the acceptance test. Okay, let's start automation. So first thing is the given block, which is app is up and user is on login form. So there are the two ways of automation in TestComplete. One, you can just directly record the steps, okay, just record the script, okay, or just right click here and record this routine. And the another one is you can write the script here, okay, whichever one you are comfortable with, go for it. Okay, let me show you the both the way. Let me write the script for the first step and I will record the rest of the steps. Browsers dot item, and since I'm working with Chrome, I am going to pass parameter as BT Chrome. So this is basically telling the TestComplete to open the Chrome browser with a run method and going to pass the application's URL here. Okay. So this step is going to open the Chrome browser and will navigate to this URL, which is this login form. Okay. The another step is when, which is user enters valid username. Okay, let's record this. Like I said, you have to just right click on this function and record this routine. Okay. Now here it will show you the steps that you are recording or the script that you are recording. Okay, when the user enters valid username, that is Tom Smith. Let's enter Tom Smith. Okay, and now you can click on the next step and the control will jump to the next script. Okay, let's click on the next step, and as you can see, the control is now to the next successive script, that is user enters valid password and the string value of the password. Let's type this. Okay, now click on the next tab and the control should jump to the login. Okay, then user should log in and welcome message should be displayed. Where let me click on the login button Okay, so user should log in and should display the welcome message, which is nothing but this secure area. So just hover over the title and it will bring up this small little plus symbol. Hover over it and here you can select the attributes with the right property as an assertion. I want to test that the welcome screen should contain the secure area as a title. Okay, so I'm going to select it. And that's it. I'm going to stop my recording. Okay. Now as you can see over here, our script is ready. As simple as it is. Okay. First write the acceptance test inside the feature. Inside the feature file, right click and generate step definition, and inside the step definition either you can write the script or you can just record it directly. Okay. So since we have the Tom Smith coming from our feature file, let's remove the hard-coded Tom Smith and instead let's pass the param1. Let's follow the same for this step. Since this is coming from the variable that is at the project level, we do not have to worry about it. And user should log in and that's it. Okay, all set. Let's go back to the login feature file and let's run this again. Scenario, right click, run this scenario. And as you can see, the automation ran through and it gave out a little warning, which is nothing but the browser is already running. But other than that, as you can see, our test got passed when the user enters valid username Tom Smith and super secret password, and last the assertion that once the user was logged in was able to see the secure area as a title. Okay. Now you may be wondering, like, what if you want to run this scenario through multiple set of data? Okay, let's run or let's make this a data driven test. Okay. And here I'm going to say username, going to type username and going to type password. First, I'm going to try with the invalid one. And for the second row, I am going to provide the actual username and password, which is Tom Smith and super secret password. Control save, and here, if you can recall from my previous video, we have to provide the name of the column. Okay, replace the name hard-coded value with the name of the column. Okay, let me replace it. And if you can recall, we have to surround this with the angular bracket. So this is the way of telling Gherkin editor that the data for this value is coming from this row. Okay, so this scenario will run twice. First with this row, that is Abhi Patel, the username password. Username will be Abhi and password will be Patel, and it will run again with the actual username and password. Okay, so one time it should fail, the first time it should fail, and the second time it should pass. Let's run this again and check. Okay, run this scenario. Okay, so it's entering the invalid username password and performing the rest of the steps, which is indefinitely going to fail. So this is the default timeout it's waiting for elements to appear on a page before it fails. Okay, seems like we are on the second iteration where it is using providing the genuine username password, and it passed. So as you can see over here, the scenario failed. The reason is the first iteration got failed while the second iteration got passed because it was the genuine username and password. Okay, so yeah, this is how you can construct the HUL automation. For now, this is it for this video. So I hope you have got an idea how to automate this feature file. Go back to the step definition, and either you can write a script or you can just simply record the function, okay, on automated. So that's it. And if you have any doubt, questions, feel free to send me an email or you can write in a comment section. And thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Thank you very much. See you next time.